Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jimmy James. You're watching Catch It Live First. We've got Tranmere playing Accrington tonight in the EFL Cup. We've got Empire Maker in the chat. Good to see you in there, my friend. We'll go through the teams quickly. Once we see Tranmere on the attack here, shot comes in wide of the keeper's right-hand post there. Just having a look at the, that was Costello with the shot. Tranmere, playing in white by the way, kicking from left to right. Go through Tranmere's team quickly. We've got Murphy in goal, Wood, Walker, Bradshaw and Norman, they go with the back four. Patrick, Hendry, Williams, Saunders. And up front, Solomon and Dennis. Accrington Stanley go with Kelly in goal, O'Brien, Rawson, Orr and Quirk. Coyle as a holding midfielder. Wally, Henderson, Martin, Costello. And up front, Mooney. Hopefully everything's alright with this stream now. Fingers crossed. All the microphones are working just in time for a goal for Tranmere. In down the left-hand side, into the penalty area, and a shot past the keeper. He had no chance. I can't see who scored it. We'll get a replay of that. You can start celebrating now, Empire Maker. What a fantastic goal that was. We're just getting a replay of it now. Coming down the left-hand side, Patrick turned his man well, played a lovely ball into the penalty area. And first time on his left foot, past the encroaching keeper. Well, the keeper couldn't do anything about that. And number 19, Saunders, placed it beautifully there. What a goal that was. Could Catch It Live First be Tranmere Rovers' lucky omen? Let's hope for Empire Maker's sake that's the case. Let's get into the live chat. Thanks for using it, by the way. Empire Maker says, thanks so much, Jimmy. Come on, the Rovers. We're the Super White Army. Now, the other two people waiting, Tranmere fans. Not a bad crowd in tonight for an EFL Cup tie. And the weather's been awful, apparently. I know just before kick-off, I was setting the stream up and I looked up at the screen and it looked like someone had turned a hose pipe onto the pitch. Just a bit of head tennis going on at the minute. Empire Maker says, Joe Murphy started his career in 1999. I remember 1999. Was a good year, but not as good a year as when the 2000s started, that's for sure. Harvey Saunders scored, says Empire Maker. He certainly did, mate, and it was a cracking finish as well. But it was all started by Patrick down that left-hand side. Turned his man and played a beautiful ball into the penalty area down that left-hand channel. And it was a perfect weight as well. He didn't have to break a stride and just hit it first time. Saunders, and great finish. That would be a free kick to Tranmere. Just inside their own half, pretty central, and it was Rawson who went through the back of the Tranmere player. He looks a big lump of a defender for Accrington, that's for sure. Patrick down the left-hand side again. Didn't put the cross in. They've won a throw-in though, have Tranmere. We play in the rain. We play in the rain. We're Tranmere. We play in the rain. I can hear you chanting now, Empire Maker. Giving up territory here, Tranmere, but they keep in possession. Going to go all the way back to the keeper Murphy. But they're denying Accrington any ball at the minute. Accrington haven't really done anything since they had that first pretty tame shot, to be honest. That was from Costello in the opening minutes, and since then, well, we're still in the opening minutes, aren't we? But it's pretty much all Tranmere at the minute. Cool play there from Walker. Took that ball out of the air on his foot and just played it back to his keeper. And Walker again plays that ball down the right-hand channel. It's just going to run out of play though. He was trying to get number 21, Solomon, on the ball, but it'll be a throw-in about 14 yards from their own corner flag for Accrington down that left-hand side. Empire Maker says, "Oh, EI up the Football League we go when we get promoted." This is what we scored. We are Tranmere. Super Tranmere. Nigel is our king. Tranmere trying to come down the left-hand side again. Wood plays the ball down to Patrick, turns his man again easily. He's driving into the penalty area. The Accrington defender just got a foot in there and dispossessed him. We don't get it away very well though, Accrington. I think that's going to be a corner. Oh no, the referee's given a goal kick. Once again, Patrick down that left-hand side causing Accrington some real problems. They take it short, does the keeper, Kelly, plays it to Orr. He's going to have to play it long now, down that left-hand channel for Accrington. Too much on it though, and it'll just run through to Murphy in Tranmere's goal. Frankie James says, "Good evening, Empire. How exciting." Empire Meg says, "Good evening, Frankie. She's back from Malaga on a hen do with an all-over tan." How do you get an all-over tan if you keep your clothes on? I can't work that one out. Tranmere midway inside Accrington's half. Walker with a lovely ball there. Almost got Williams in there, and it was a last-ditch tackle by Accrington. Just denied him, or else it would have been a one-on-one with the keeper. Edge of the box, Tranmere can't take the ball in though. Now Accrington have got a chance to break down the right-hand side. Too much on the pass though, got a little bit giddy, and it'll run through to the keeper Murphy in Tranmere's goal. Definitely slicked the pitch. It wouldn't have needed watering before the match, that's for sure. Tranmere trying to get in there, down the middle, edge of the box, flicked on, too much on it though, and that'll be the keeper Kelly picking that up. Is there a lot of changes in this Tranmere team, Empire Maker? Good crossfield ball there from Accrington, but once again it skids off this wet surface and just too much on it. Down the right hand side, goes out for a throw in to Tranmere. About 18 yards out from the corner flag. Maybe number 23 Wood. Goes down the line. Patrick's on the ball. It's all tight there though. Gets dispossessed. Accrington put a little chip down that right-hand channel. Goes out of play though. It was a bit speculative, to be honest. Empire Maker says this is a lot of players making their debut. Well, so far so good, Empire Maker. They look pretty good, Tranmere, and it's the first time I've seen them in years, to be honest. But Patrick down that left-hand side looks a bit of a player already. Accrington trying to put Tranmere under pressure here though. A little back pass to the keeper, Murphy, and he doesn't mess about, he just launches that one long. Bit of head tennis. Accrington trying to put the pressure on Tranmere players there, and it did the trick. But they could only get the ball back to their own keeper, and once again it's all in possession, and all he can do is go back to his keeper Kelly. Tranmere are not getting drawn onto when he's got the ball. Now they start putting the press on. Accrington are they've taken 2 Tranmere players out now, and they're driving it through the midfield with number 22, Martin. Plays an awful pass though that's intercepted by Patrick down that left-hand side. He's driving into the penalty area, puts a cross comes shot, deflected. Cross comes in again from Tranmere, back post, header comes in. Oh, and it's just over the keeper's right-hand crossbar sort of post where it connects. But the keeper was stranded there. It was number 19, Saunders, who got the first goal, and he almost got the second as well. He got up well, and he just put it over the crossbar. Keeper would have had no chance. If that had been on target, it would have been 2-0 to Tranmere. However, it wasn't, and it remains Tranmere 1, Accrington Stanley 0. Or plays a ball out to his target man up front along the ground, number 9 Mooney. He's out muscled though, and Tranmere are in possession now, trying to get a ball down that right hand channel. Doesn't work for them, but they've retained possession. It's with the full-back Norman. Accrington Stanley across quickly, and it'll be a throw-in on the halfway line to Tranmere. Quick throw down that right hand channel, looking for Saunders. Oh, it might have been a free kick there. He kind of got pushed out of the way, but assistant referee was there and the referee, and they both say, no, nothing doing there, son. That'll go out for a goal kick to Accrington Stanley. You know, we've got the below, we've got the live captioning. For anyone who's hard of hearing, obviously, it's going to help. But it's not the best app, to be honest, or the most accurate. And last night I did Wisła Kraków playing Ruch Chorzów, my beloved Wisła, and you can imagine what the captioning was like with the Polish names, and there's a few Spanish in there. I thought I was going to blow the app up. It was crazy, some of the words it was coming out with. Nothing happening at the minute. The ball's on the halfway line, and Accrington are trying to come down that side now, but they get dispossessed, and there's a chance for Patrick to break down that left-hand side. He's over the halfway line. He's not really got any support. He's taking them on himself. He doesn't need support. He's a menace, he is. Lays the ball back. That's going to be a free kick. Referee played advantage, but now he's gone back for the free kick. And Patrick, number 30, is Patrick a new signing for you, Empire Maker? He's quick, he's powerful, and Accrington Stanley can't cope with him at the minute. Tranmere have got a free kick. It's in line with the 18-yard line width-wise, and it's probably about 30 yards out, I would say. Accrington holding a high line on the edge of the 18-yard box. It's going to be in swinging, but it goes straight into the wall. Disappointing that. They had players in the box. I'm not sure what. It wasn't a shot, and if it was a cross, it was awful. It was number 4, Walker, who took it. Murphy, Tranmere's keeper, he's midway inside his own half there, helping out the back 4. and launches the ball long there. It'll be a throw-in that goes out of play. It's a throw-in to Accrington Stanley down the left-hand side, midway inside their own half. Just a bit of a delay in play here, why an Accrington player gets to his feet. He's doing some hobbling there. It might be Costello. Yeah, he looks like he'll run it off. Still looks in a bit of pain, actually, though. Accrington are under pressure there on the left-hand side. Launch it long, up to the halfway line. Two players contest for the ball. Neither of them get it. It bounces back to Bradshaw. No, it doesn't. It bounces back to Walker. And he launches it long, trying to get Saunders away quickly. But too much on that. And it runs through to Kelly in Accrington's goal. 16 minutes gone. Tranmere 1, Accrington Stanley 0. Or in possession. Tries to print it down the left-hand channel, but skews it, and it goes out of play down Tranmere's right, just on the halfway line, be a throw-in. Empire Maker says, Patrick is a new signing. He joined us from Sutton. The last time Tranmere played Accrington in the EFL Cup, Tranmere won 12-11 on penalties. Young lad Costello's gone down again. He's trying to get his left knee working. So I don't know if he's just got a bit of a zinger and he'll run it off, or if he's done something more sort of internal. Hopefully he's alright, the young lad. Paris Hughes says 1-2. You're expecting an Accrington win then, Paris? "17 minutes gone. Tranmere 1, Accrington 0. Long ball from Tranmere there, edge of the box, cleared by Rawson. Up to the halfway line now, Accrington. Being put under pressure there by Tranmere though, trying to get it into the right-hand channel. Intercepted by Tranmere. Rawson, he looks a bit of a... They've got two big centre halves of Accrington. They've got Rawson and Orr. They've both got to be well into the 6 foots, that's for sure. Frankie James says, hi, Paris. Bit of rivalry in the live chat. That's what we like to see. Murphy out of his goal there, into the right-hand channel. Norman wins it, the fullback, fortuitously really, but then loses possession, and it's with Quirk, the fullback. Then it goes to number 10, Henderson. He gets it, luckily, spreads it across to the right-hand side now, and it's Worley, plays a ball into that right-hand channel, and there's space there, but there's no Accrington player within 20 yards. They're just not going to get to that kind of pass. And it's just an easy clearance now for Tranmere. It's back with Murphy in the goal. Blimey, he's got more grey in his beard than me. What's going on with the keeper there, Empire Maker? Yeah, it looks like the young lad Costello, he's gone down again, and he's thumping the ground. I think he's going to get some treatment. Yeah, he's not happy. I think he knows he's not going to be able to carry on. Physio's having a word with him. He's going to try and inspect his left knee. To be honest, I don't want to decry the EFL Cup, but at this stage of the season, I wouldn't be risking him. I'd just take him off, because he looks like early on, he looks like a decent player, does Costello. I'm wondering if he just got a zinger down the back of his... Oh, I think he's saying he twisted his knee. Yeah, they're going to take him off. So that'll be the first change for Accrington. Costello leaving the field now. So I'm not sure who will come on in his place. It's number 23 who's going to replace him. I don't know who that is. That'll be Walton. Just looking at the live player ratings down here, and I don't know why Wally's got 5.9. Fair enough, he's not done much up to now, but I don't know why Rawson's only got 5.5. He's had a decent game up to push. We're not missing anything because Costello's just going off, and Tyler Walton, number 23, is coming on for Costello. So after all that, it is Tranmere down the right hand side with a throw in midway inside Accrington's half. It's all very tight down the touchline, and Accrington Stanley come away with the ball. And it's going to be Walton with his first touch. He's trying to get to the byline. It's going to be put out for a corner there by... No, it's not. It's put out for a throw-in. And it must have got a deflection off Walton because it's to Tranmere. Right on their own corner flag. Down the right-hand side for Tranmere. Accrington have got 6 players there trying to pen Tranmere in. Empire Maker says, let's hope Sheffield United beat the pathetic excuse of a football club Wrexham. You don't like Wrexham, do you, mate? They're not your favourite team. Accrington Stanley, blimey! That was a speedy... Surely it's going to go... There was a pacey back pass then from Accrington Stanley to Kelly. He tried controlling it. It kind of bounced off his foot, and I didn't see which. Just getting it was Saunders who got onto him. He stopped the ball, did the keeper, with his foot, and tried pulling it away from Saunders, and then he didn't realise that there was another Tranmere player coming in, and as he tried to clear it, it got blocked and went behind for a goal kick. If it had gone the other side of him, it would have been one of them awful situations where it goes into the goal from the keeper trying to clear it. It wasn't the keeper's fault, really, because the back pass to him was pretty well... It was pinged at him. And on this pitch, there's plenty of pace on that ball when it skids off the surface. It's launched long by Kelly this time. It's cleared by Walker, but only to an Accrington player down the right-hand side. Cross comes in, cleared by Bradshaw, and that'll go out for a throw-in down the right-hand side for Accrington Stanley, just inside Tranmere's half. Yeah, I bet the keeper's heart was in his mouth there, and I'm not sure which player played it back to him, but he won't thank him for that. Empire Maker says, the live captioning thought you said a naughty word. Yeah, I didn't see it, mate. I try not to swear on this, on these live streams. Sometimes it slips out, but just in case anyone's watching it with kids in the house. Lovely ball over to the right-hand side there for Accrington, trying to cut into the penalty area, but too much on the ball there, and it's cleared by Tranmere. But they're straight back down this right-hand side here now, Accrington. Chance for a shot. Pulled back, deflected. That'll be a corner. That's better from Accrington. That'll be a corner down the right-hand side for Accrington Stanley. Yeah, they've been trying to get in down that right-hand side a couple of times, and Wally's not had his range-finding boots on, but he did well there. And number 38 O'Brien tried putting a cross in. He could have shot. It would have been an acute angle then, as he tried to chip it to the back post. It was just intercepted, but it went out for the corner, which is coming in now. It's going to be an outswinger. Edge of the 6-yard box. Whoosh. Oh, got his head to it. Tallest in the penalty area. Didn't get a lot of pace on it though, and it's saved by the keeper Murphy. There's a Tranmere player gone down there. Might have been a clash of heads. It's Walker who's gone down. Looks like he'll be alright. He's just had his bell rung a little bit. Yeah, he's okay. He'll carry on. He's a big tough centre half, isn't he? And it's Murphy. Ball in hand. He's not going to mess around at the back this time. Puts it on the floor. Launches it down the right-hand channel. One in the air by Orr. He's not going to lose many in the air. And that's clipped on by Accrington, but too much on it, and it just trickles to Murphy in Tranmere's goal. This time he does roll it out to Bradshaw. He's under pressure though, so he goes back to the keeper. This time the keeper goes right. It's Walker. Cuts inside his man there, grabs hold of his arm. Referee doesn't give a free kick, and it's back with Murphy. This time he goes long. Right down the middle, cleared by Rawson. Only Tranmere win that second ball again, and they've got it under control. Number 8, Hendry, plays it back to Bradshaw, who goes back to Murphy. Trying to get in down that left-hand channel, Tranmere. It's intercepted though. Now, trying to get Henderson in quickly there, Accrington, but he couldn't control it. And the ball, nobody wants to keep it at the minute, is back with Tranmere. Murphy goes long up to the halfway line, trying to get Patrick involved. It's too high for him though, and it'll be a throw-in to Accrington Stanley, right on the halfway line, down the right-hand side. Empire Maker says, I can't find a stream for it. It's on. I'm watching it on Sky, mate, so I can't help you with that if you've not got Sky. Coming down that right-hand channel there, keeper's in trouble here. That ball was played down the right-hand side, and it was the goal scorer Saunders, edge of the penalty area. The keeper comes steaming out, and as he played the ball past the keeper took him out, so it was a free kick. It's a yellow card for the keeper, and it was just outside the penalty area. No chance of a sending off because Orr was behind the keeper and in close proximity, so definitely not what you call a goal scoring opportunity. But keeper's going to have to be careful now. He won't want to be wasting any time in the second half should they get a lead or they be drawing. Let's hope he doesn't forget he's got a yellow card, or else it'll be a yellow card for time wasting and you're off. So it's right on the edge of the 18-yard box down the right-hand side. 3 men in the wall. You've got Walker over it. He chips the outswinger in. Straight into... Oh, he was offside. I'm just trying to see who the player was. Was it Norman who got his head to it? I think it might have been Norman who got his head to it, and a good save by the keeper to his right, but he was offside, so it wouldn't have counted. Ball's down the right hand side currently, midway inside Tranmere's half. It goes out to play for a throw-in. I don't think they knew who that came off, so they did the usual thing of we'll give it to the defending team. Currently there's an injury. I'm just wondering if it's Walker who's feeling the effects of that bang on the head. Trainers come over. Empire makes us send him off. I take it you're talking about Accrington Stanley's goalkeeper Kelly. Yeah, it is Walker. He's just having some treatment on the back of his head. I'm not sure if he's feeling a little bit groggy. All the players are taking advantage of this stoppage in play and they're getting some fluids on board. He's walking off is Walker. Not sure if he's going off because he's got to have the 30 seconds off or if he's going to be substituted. Yeah, I think they're just going to check him out and then hopefully he'll be able to get back on. Ball's back in play. Accrington Stanley on the halfway line down the right hand side. Rawson plays a lovely ball out to the left hand side. Goes back to Quirk. Back inside to number 22, Martin. He goes back to the substitute who plays a crossfield ball. That's intercepted by Patrick though. And he holds it up well. Goes back to Wood, who goes all the way back to Murphy, and Tranmere are back in control. But once again, Patrick held that ball up well. His first touch was good. Held off two Accrington Stanley players. And that'll be free kick, handball in the midfield. That free kick though, and it's headed clear by Quirk. But he can only find a Tranmere player. And once again, Tranmere coming down this right hand side. Trying to put a ball down the right hand channel. It's partially blocked and number 12 Quirk will play that back to his keeper, who plays that out to Orr. Tries to play a ball through the middle, but that's cut out by Bradshaw for Tranmere. But Accrington Stanley still in possession. Now they're trying to come down this right hand side. Bit of a dive there by the Accrington Stanley player. No free kick, but they're still in possession. A cross comes in. Nobody gets a touch on it. And it just rolls out for a goal kick to Tranmere. It was a substitute who came on. I forgot what he was called. Was it? Oh, it was a bit of a pull of a shirt there as well from Tranmere defender. It's a good job there's no VAR. Number 23 who came on, Walton, he wasn't expecting that ball, in fairness, to come through to him, but if he could have controlled it, he was in a cracking position. But it went out for a goal kick. Accrington coming down that left-hand side, that's gone out though. That'll be a throw into Tranmere down the right-hand side, just inside their own half. Just starting to put a couple of good passages of play together though, Accrington Stanley now. They're kind of finding the feet in this game. That's That's Norman. Plays the ball down that right-hand channel. Appeal for handball against Orr. Poor clearance, and Tranmere back in possession down the right-hand side. Lovely little 1-2 there. Orr gets a foot in, and Accrington will look to break now, maybe down that right-hand side. Number 6, Coyle, plays it out to O'Brien. He puts the ball down that right-hand channel, skews it though, and it goes out for a throw to Tranmere, down the left-hand side, midway inside their own half. Empire Maker says, what is the attendance like? Doesn't look too bad, mate, for a wet Tuesday night. Empire Maker says, Man United has signed De Ligt. Certainly have, mate. They've also got rid of Wan-Bissaka today to West Ham. 15 million. Accrington trying to come down the right-hand side. Cross comes in, back post. Cleared by Tranmere's defender, and it goes behind for a corner. I think that was it number 3, Bradshaw, who got his head to that? No, it wasn't. It was number 2, the fullback, Norman. So it'll be a corner to Accrington Stanley, down the left-hand side. It'll be an in-swinger. Everybody seems to be in the 6-yard box. Everybody's in the 6-yard box and the corner comes in. It's awful. Luckily, you'll get another go at it. Comes straight in again, but straight into the keeper's hands. And a waste there from Accrington Stanley. Keeper Murphy rolls it out. Comes out to Patrick on the left-hand side. They're looking to break Tranmere. Number 10, Henderson. Got a good tackle in there, though, and it's gone out for a throw-in to Tranmere. Just inside Accrington's half, down the left-hand side. Empire Maker says, oh no, Accrington is playing better. I wouldn't say they're playing better than Tranmere. They're playing better than they have been. They're trying to get something going as an attacking force now. Once again, down that right-hand channel. Cleared by Tranmere, though. They're just starting to win some of the 50-50s, though, Empire Maker are Accrington Stanley. It's back with the keeper, Kelly. He launches it down that right-hand channel. Too much on it, though, again. And number 7, Wally. Can't get ahead on that. Goes out for a throw-in. Which number 23, Wood, will take. He goes back to Bradshaw. Murphy's under a little bit of pressure there. Oh my word, awful clearance by Tranmere there. Oh, what a good save that was. Oh, what's gone on there? Oh, someone was offside. There was I don't know if it was Hendry or who it was. Whether it was Wood, the left fullback. The ball came out to him, and as he tried to clear it, he was stretching. Pretty much missed it, and one ball into the penalty area there from number 6. Then it's crossed. Must have been close, and it was Henderson who was in the penalty area. The keeper was out quickly, smothered the shot, but he was offside anyway, so it wouldn't have counted. But a little bit of a warning there for Tranmere. Murphy launches that one long. It's headed clear by Accrington. And it'll be a throw-in down the left-hand side for Tranmere, just inside their own half. Almost 40 minutes gone. Tranmere 1, Accrington Stanley 0. And it's Wood with a throw down the line. One in the air, though, by Accrington. Now a bit of head tennis going on. We'll wait a couple of minutes and see who gets... Ball still in the air. Eventually it comes down to Accrington Stanley. They put a ball over the top down the right-hand channel. Number 9, Mooney, drives into the box. He's got Bradshaw in attendance. Cross comes in. Back post. Oh, Walton couldn't control it. He gets it at the second attempt. Cross comes in from the left. Cleared by Tranmere. Still Accrington in possession, though. In the last, I'd say 5-10 minutes, it's been pretty much all Accrington. Patrick gets back there, dispossesses the Accrington winger and just clears it up to the halfway line, but there's no Tranmere player there. And Accrington back in possession. Martin, he looks right, then he looks left. He just plays it back to Orr. He's got Quirk free down the left-hand side. He decides to go to Rawson, who's down the right-hand side. He can't find anyone, and he goes back to his keeper, Kelly. Kelly lumps it long. It's going to land midway inside Tranmere's half. It's cleared by Walker up to the halfway line. Accrington win that second ball, though. Just plays a little sideways pass down the right-hand side. Or he's driving forward now for Accrington. It comes out to Quirk on the left-hand side. He cuts inside. Worley, edge of the box, plays it out wide left to Walton. He puts a cross in there. Cleared by Tranmere. And they'll try and break now with Tranmere. With Saunders, he's holding it up well. Plays it back to Patrick. Gives it back to Saunders down the left-hand side. Cross comes in. That should be easy for... I thought the keeper was going to come for that. He didn't. And it was Quirk who got a good defensive header in there, and they've stopped it going out for a throw-in. Accrington. Play ball down the left-hand channel in their own half. But that's a foul by number 6, Coyle. On number 24, Williams, and it'll be a free kick to Tranmere, right on the touchline, about 10 yards inside Accrington Stanley's half. 42.5 minutes gone. There's probably going to be a good 5-6 minutes of added on time, I would have thought, because we had the injury, well, multiple times he was on the floor, Costello, while he was getting treatment, and then eventually he came off. There was the head injury to Walker. So I would expect 4 or 5 minutes. Free kick comes in from the right. Looking for Wood down the left-hand side. That came off an Accrington player. It'll be a corner to Tranmere down the left. I think he was trying to shield that ball out, but just got a little bit close to it. And as it skidded off the pitch, it just caught him. Yeah, just caught his right knee. Excuse me. So it is a throw-in corner to Tranmere. Joe Murphy has still got it at 42, says Empire Maker. Certainly made a decent save there. They take this free kick corner short. My neck. They took the corner short. That's going to be a yellow card. And they took it short too. Well, it was played into the front of the 6-yard box, and as it was played back to the corner taker, Wally came steaming outside the box, slid in, and took out the Tranmere player, and that's a yellow card all day long. So it's going to be a free kick to Tranmere, about 14 yards out, just outside the penalty area, down the left-hand side. It's going to be Walker probably to take it. He's also got number 8 there, Hendry. And I'd be tempted to let Hendry have a go at this, because I've not been that impressed with... here we go, straight in. Edge of the box. Deflected. That'll be 2-0. It's an own goal off Rawson. That'll be... Empire makes it just a yellow, send him off. But that's a deflected goal. That shot came in from the edge of the box, and I think it was, I'm not sure who the player was, it was Williams who put the shot in. He drilled it from the edge of the box and it hit Rawson and just flew past. There was 2 deflections actually. That cross came in from Walker, it was awful, and it hit the wall and it ricocheted to the edge of the penalty area, and number 24, Williams, drilled it in and it hit number 9, Mooney, and then it hit Rawson, number 5, and flew in past the keeper's left-hand side. He had no chance, the keeper. Double deflection. And they'll probably give that goal. I don't know if they'll give it to Rawson or if they'll give it to Williams. But it's either way, it's Tranmere 2, Accrington Stanley 0. Impaired says, get in. Yes, we will go to Wembley. Well, the way this game's been going so far, I hope you get this one out of the way first, mate, because they've been coming into it, Accrington Stanley, as the half's gone on. They're coming down the right-hand side here now. Cross comes in, but it's wild. Too much on that one. It'll go all the way across from the right-hand side to the left-hand side, and it'll be a throw into Tranmere about 10 yards out from the corner flag. I've not seen how much added time was added on, and it's not on screen, so I'm going to guess about 4 or 5 minutes. It's Norman, takes the throw in. No, he doesn't. He fakes to go back to the keeper. Now he goes down the line. Can't tell you who won it because we were still focusing on him. Edge of the area, Accrington Stanley. He comes back inside. He's dispossessed, and now Tranmere will try and come down the right-hand channel. Keeper's out there, Kelly. Lucky clearance to an Accrington Stanley player, but it works. Now they're coming down the left-hand side. Walton drives into the box, gets to the byline, pulls it back, flicked by number 9, Mooney. Couldn't get any purchase on it though. And it's it's not cleared by Tranmere. They're messing about. Somebody needs to just lump it forward. Just like that. Now it's been lumped forward, trying to get Saunders away. He gets dispossessed, but Accrington are going to have to start again now from the halfway line. Work down that left-hand side. If anybody knows how much added on time there is, can you let us know in the chat? We've not put it up on screen and I didn't see a board go up. Cross comes in there from Quirk. It's blocked. It'll go behind for a corner to Accrington Stanley down the left-hand side. They can feel themselves a little bit unlucky, Accrington, to be honest, going in 2-0 down at half-time. In swinging corner, right into the 6-yard box. Oh my word, it's luck. There was somebody steaming in there for Accrington, and the Tranmere player got a little flick on over the top, which just took it out of his path. And now Tranmere are looking to break. Down that left-hand side. Saunders trying to put Accrington under pressure there. Can't do it all on his own though, and they bring it away now down the right-hand side. Patrick dispossesses him though. He's trying to come himself. He's running the full-back there. Then that'll be a throw-in. I don't think it's a free kick. I think it's just a throw-in to Tranmere down the left. Yeah, just a throw-in. Down that left-hand side. Level with the penalty area. Goes to Patrick. He's right on the corner flag. Starts coming back towards his own players. Gets some support. Clipped in by Tranmere down that left-hand channel. They're dispossessed though. And trying to go down the right-hand channel are Accrington Stanley. He gets put out for a throw-in, which Accrington take quickly. Mooney plays the ball out wide there. That'll be to Wally. Cross comes in. Outnumbered at the back post there. Outnumbered. There's a bit of a fight going on the floor there. Referee's blown his whistle. It was a captain, Walker, who was outnumbered at the back post. He had 2 Accrington players to contend with, and he managed to get his head to it. And then number 6, Coyle, who got beaten in the air, tried to pull Walker back down as he was getting up. Walker kind of clambered all over him, and they both had a bit of a grip of each other. Walker put his hands in the face of Coyle, Then Coyle's saying he had a little bit of a stamp as he walked off, and the referee's gone over, told Coyle, get up, and we move on. Good refereeing that. 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes, and the referee blows for half time. Good refereeing there. No need for yellow cards or any drama. And we keep 11 players on the field for both teams. Good refereeing. So at half time, it's Tranmere 2, Accrington Stanley 0. Started coming into that game as the half went on, did Accrington Stanley. So I think 2-0 Empire Maker, flatters Tranmere just slightly. But, and they have, at the minute, they've credited that goal to Williams, although I'm pretty sure if they have a look at that one, it might be given as an own goal to Rawson, because I'm not sure. I'd need to see it again. I think it might have been drifting wide of the keeper's right-hand post. But that's just from memory. I might see it at half-time and think, what are you talking about, Jimmy? Quick shout-out. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button, ping that notifications bell, and give us a thumbs up. YouTube love it, apparently. We had a good win last night as well. Empire Maker says, before we talk about this were crack-off last night, beating Rutsch Chorzów, our first league win of the season. Let's concentrate on Tranmere and Accrington Stanley. Empire Maker said 5 minutes. Cheers, mate, for that. That was for the added on time at the end of the first half. I missed it. Empire Maker says, Frankie Paris, where have you gone? Frankie James says, I've been watching the game and I know how absorbed you will be in this one. All is good with me. Like Jimmy said, I'm just back from Malaga. The sunshine was amazing. Empire Maker's enjoying it, especially because his beloved Tranmere are winning. Frankie says, oh yes. It was great that you had a goal in the first few minutes. It was for Empire Maker. It wasn't if you were an Accrington Stanley fan. Better than Birkenhead. I'm sure Birkenhead is lush, especially in the sunshine. Have you ever been to Birkenhead? Birkenhead, lovely. Not even in the sunshine. If you support a smaller club, this is a perfect live stream. Yeah, we try and do these. I've been doing some Scottish games. You get some cracking matches up in Scotland. But if you get a chance, watch some of the Polish games. I mean, I support Wisła Kraków. So it's I always do their live streams. And they like putting some tackles in. And you won't get good odds on there being a red card either, because there's pretty much a red card every game. Empire Maker says, Frankie in Birkenhead, you have a tram museum and that's it. Tram museum's pretty good though. Yeah, Frankie's into her steam and anything trains, and she's a nerdette. Frankie's never been on a tram. Been on a steam train recently though. It was pretty fab. So, on this new Sky Plus thing that they've got going, it's pretty good because there's so many games you can choose from. But the downside is at half time you don't get to see any replays or anything like that. So you'll have to make your own minds up on whether it'll be awarded to Williams. I'm trying to visualise it in my mind. Give the young lad the benefit of the doubt though. I'm sure Rawson won't want it going down to, won't want the goal being credited to him. Nobody wants an own goal accredited to him, do they? But yeah, Kelly, the keeper, he had no chance with that one. It fairly rocketed past him. Frankie James, she's planning a trip to Liverpool with Jade and her mum, hopefully sooner rather than later. We are going to Bongo Bingo. What could go wrong there? Oh, we've just seen some highlights now of the first half, so hopefully we'll get a look at the second goal for Tranmere. Do you know something? Do you know when this game first started and Costello put that shot in early doors for Accrington Stanley? I'm wondering if he did something to his left leg then as he shot. Because he didn't follow through like you normally would. And if he's not a left footer, you know what it's like if you swing your... if you try and put your swinger through it. I wonder if he's done his tendon or something behind his knee. Just watching the first goal for Tranmere, it was a good finish, it was a good ball as well. Perfectly weighted. And he was under pressure, Patrick, when he put that ball through. I just want to see. It was a rubbish free kick from Walker that hit the wall for the second goal, and it just deflected lovely to Williams at the edge of the box. But yeah, we're just going to see it now. So that free kick came in awful, edge of the box, shot first time. I'm not convinced even now it wasn't going to go wide of the keeper's right hand post. Because as soon as he hit it, he drilled it, but there was a bit of bend on it straight away. So either way, it's gone down as Williams' goal. Empire Maker, when you go to Liverpool, don't stick to the city centre, get a train and go to Crosby Beach. The sculptures are lovely, children find it funny, they are naked. Yeah, it might have been, we're just seeing that replay again, it might have been going in. But either way, like I said, so far, Williams is on the score sheet. Accrington Stanley in that first half had 54% possession. Which is, it surprises me that, because early doors, it was pretty much all Tranmere. But like I said, the last 15-20 minutes, Accrington were well and truly in this game. They've got 74% passing accuracy as opposed to 64 for Tranmere. That can't be right. According to that, Tranmere didn't give away any free kicks in the first half. Pretty sure they did. Aerial duels won 54% by Accrington, 46% by Tranmere. I'm not surprised though, if you look at the size of Rawson and Orr at the back for Accrington Stanley, I'd limit the number of crosses that I was putting into a minimum, well, high crosses anyway. Or you need to miss them too, because they're not going to lose much in the air. Yeah, big game on Thursday night, Empire Maker. We've got the second leg of Wisła Krakow's Conference League, European Conference League campaign. We've got to overturn a 3-1 deficit from our defeat against Spartak Trnava. We were winning 1-0 at half-time as well. Then had a shocking second half, conceding 3. And Spartak weren't even that good. So hopefully we can turn things around there. There'll be a cracking crowd in as well. Our striker, Redardo, just signed a 2-year contract, Spanish lad. He's banging them in for fun. He got a brace last night as well, and his first goal was an absolute corker. Fell apart. Played a ball from just inside Chorzov's half. Came over his shoulder, he watched it all the way. Edge of the box, left foot, put it past the keeper who was running out. First time shot, fantastic. And then the centre half for Chorzov, when they were down to 10 men in the second half, he hit one from 35, 40 yards out, and I thought, oh, let him shoot from there. He absolutely creamed it. Absolutely creamed it. No chance for the keeper to his left. I couldn't believe it. But in the end, we run out 3-1 winners. So that's the first win of the season on board. Just looking at some of these stats again. Aerial duels, yeah. Need to be aware of that, do Tranmere. It's a pretty good badge, Tranmere's. Colourful, that is for sure. Do you ever get a chance to go back to Liverpool Empire Maker, or are you just in Wales pretty much all the time now? And I tell you who I've not seen for ages, since he got married, Anthony B. I wonder if he can't still be on his honeymoon. That was in July, wasn't it? Was it the 19th or something like that? Oh, it's married life, you see. As soon as you get married, Tranmere need to up the passing accuracy as well. They're in the 60%. Accrington, Stanley are only in the 70s. But if they get things sorted down that right-hand channel, it was Wally, wasn't it, who was he was a little bit wayward with some of his passes in that first half. I think the wet pitch wasn't helping either. Ball was skidding off that surface at a fair rate of knots. Yeah, 74% passing accuracy for Accrington, 64 for Tranmere. And it got even worse in the attacking thirds, 40-odd% for Tranmere, 60-odd% for Accrington. The players are just coming back out on the pitch now. So in this second half, it'll be Tranmere playing in their all-white kit. They'll be kicking from right to left. What am I missing in the chat? Anything exciting? Frankie James, she says, oh, here we go. Good luck, Empire Maker. Second half. For some reason, there's no volume. Ah, well. Oh, it's back. See if there's been any substitutes at the minute. I don't know what you think of them. Come on, Rovers, says Empire Maker. Yeah, it's going to be Tranmere to get us underway any second now. Patrick's over the ball. Here we go. Back to the keeper, Murphy. He launches it long. One in the air by Orr, as you would expect. And Accrington win the second header. But give the ball away straight away. And Tranmere put a ball into the penalty area. It's cleared by Rawson, and that'll be a throw into Tranmere down the right-hand side, level with the edge of the 18-yard box. Quick shout out, if you haven't done so already, please hit subscribe, ping that notifications bell, and give us a thumbs up. Looks like it's going to be a long throw-in. No, it's not. Now they're taking it short. Now the cross comes in. Too close to the keeper, Kelly, though. And he'll pick that out of the air. Goes long, straight away. One in the air by number 23, Wood. And then back to the keeper, Murphy. He goes long to the left-hand side, trying to find Patrick, but he gets beaten in the air by Quirk, and don't get beaten in the air by Quirk, he gets beaten in the air by O'Brien. Then it gets put out by Tranmere, and it'll be a throw-in to Accrington Stanley, midway inside Tranmere's half down the right-hand side. Ball goes back to O'Brien. Then Rawson lumps one up, edge of the box. Cleared by the captain, Walker. Helped on by Tranmere, but the big defender, Orr, he's in charge there. Now it's out wide left. Shot comes in wide of the keeper's right-hand post. And that was a little bit desperate there from Accrington. It was Walton who had... He had time there. And kind of... I don't say he panicked, but he got a little bit giddy. And it was an awful shot. Murphy goes long down that right-hand channel, and it's Quirk gets that clearance in. Doesn't go very far though, and there's a bit of head tennis going on at the minute. Nobody can get the ball under control. And eventually it's with number 7. I don't know who that was, number 7. But either way, Accrington Stanley, middle of the field, trying to come down the left-hand side. Now they're switching sides, out to the right-hand side. Cuts back in, edge of the box, covered by Patrick. Out to number 45. Shot comes in, come cross. I'm going to say it was a cross, but it was easy enough for Murphy to pick out the hurt. I think they just collided a little bit. Yeah, he says he's alright, no drama. Referee starts the game again. Just drops the ball to Murphy for him to pick up. Yeah, he just got caught a little bit there by the Accrington Stanley player. No intent though. It's cleared long up to the halfway line. Goes out for a throw-in down the right-hand side for Tranmere. Right on the halfway line. It'll be Norman to throw. Empire Maker says, let's have a fresh start, get an early goal. We need to play through balls in behind. With Bradshaw on the ball, he's running it over halfway. He's tried doing what you've just said there, trying to get Patrick in. It's cut out by... Oh my word. It was cut out by Accrington Stanley, but the deflection goes to Tranmere, and as the ball comes across, it just gets touched past the keeper's left-hand post. It was Saunders who played the ball there, and then it was put back into Patrick, and number 14, who was that? Dennis. He came sliding in and just couldn't get that touch on it, and if he'd have got a touch on it, it would have been 3-0, but he couldn't, and it slid past the keeper's left-hand post. Good move there from Tranmere, playing the ball in behind. Good timing with that comment, Empire Maker. It's going to be a free kick to Accrington Stanley, midway inside Tranmere's half, down the left-hand side, about 5 or 6 yards in from the touchline. Accrington trying to push the defenders back, but Tranmere are holding that line just outside their own 18-yard box. It's going to be an in-swinging free kick. Good. Oh my word. It was one of them that came in with pace, flat. Rawson couldn't get his head on it. Murphy couldn't make a movement, and it almost snuck into the keeper's left-hand side. Just whistled past the post. Just having a look again there. It's one of them where it's like a cross-come shot. Nobody got a touch on it. In fact, Rawson, he should have got his head on that. If he had done, it would have been... Murphy might have been struggling there. But danger signs already at the start of this second half for Tranmere. But in saying that, Tranmere have just had a good chance themselves, so... I'll say it's been a pretty equal 5 minutes, 6 minutes so far. Accrington trying to come down the right-hand side. It's all a little bit congested there. Now it's chipped down that right-hand channel, cleared by Walker. Then clipped into that left-hand channel, but there's nobody going to get that. And Rawson will pick that up with no pressure at all being put upon him. He goes back to his keeper, who spreads it out left to Orr. Martin's on the ball there, spreads it out to Coyle, just over halfway line. Pretty central. Trying to come down the right-hand side now. Accrington. Cross comes in. Back post. One in the air by... one in the air by Accrington. Can't direct the header though, and it goes wide of the keeper's left-hand post. And it was Walton who came on as substitute. Rose well at the back post there. Just couldn't direct the header. Lovely cross coming in from Accrington there. He beat... I'm not sure who he beat in the air there, but he did it easily. He'll be disappointed with that finish. Murphy takes a goal kick. It goes long to the right-hand side. Goes straight out of play though. It'll be a throw into Accrington Stanley, just inside their own half. Down that left-hand side. Tranmere is going to get promoted and win the league, says Empire Maker. When is the draw for the next round? I have no idea, mate. No idea. Accrington trying to come down that right-hand side, intercepted. Now that ball comes down the left-hand channel, trying to get Saunders in. But it's put out of play by Rawson, so it'll be a throw into Tranmere, about 18 yards out, down the left-hand side. When's the draw for the next round? There's nearly 54 minutes gone. It's only 2-0, mate. Accrington Stanley are coming back into this. Alright, are you feeling confident, Empire Maker? It sounds like you are. Throw comes in, it goes back to Wood. He goes back to the halfway line. And it's number 3, Bradshaw. There's no photo up for Bradshaw on there. I wonder why that is. He's on the ball. He's just playing 1-2s at the minute with his keeper. This time it's flicked up to the halfway line. One in the air by 14. Dennis. And he actually beat Orr in the air there. And he did it because the pass that came into him was flat. So he couldn't use his height advantage. The centre half for Accrington Stanley. Ball comes down the left hand side here and it'll be a throw in to Tranmere. midway inside Accrington Stanley's half. It's Wood. Sock rolled down. He's under pressure there. Tries to play a ball down the channel. It's intercepted and put out of play. Going to be another throw in. It'll be another throw into Tranmere. Just inside Accrington's half, down that left-hand side. After Leeds v Middlesbrough, the draw will be made. Assuming that you go through, mate, who you fancying? Anyone in particular? Long ball down the left-hand channel there for Tranmere, cleared by Rawson. It goes out for a throw, about 18 yards out. Patrick's got his hands on the ball, but I'm pretty sure he'll leave that to Wood. Yeah, he does. He makes his way into the penalty area, does the number 30. We need to make control. We need to take control of possession, says Empire Maker. Edge of the box there. Shot comes in. That's blocked, and it'll go out for a. I thought that was a Tranmere throw. Yeah, surely. Yeah, there was a shot from the edge of the box, and it was blocked. It went out for a throw-in. Thought at first they'd given it to Accrington Stanley. Poor ball there by Bradshaw, trying to find Patrick, and there's a chance now for Accrington to break. Down this right-hand side. Number 38, O'Brien. Not enough on that pass there. And it was Wally who was, he had space in front of him as well. But it was intercepted by Tranmere and went out for a throw into Tranmere because it was deflected as it was on its way out. Goes down the line, trying to find number 14. Dennis goes out for another throw to Tranmere, midway inside their own half. Wood on the ball. One in the air by Accrington from that throw. But once again, they can't keep possession. Tranmere play it all the way back to Murphy in the goal. He launches it long up to the halfway line. One in the air by Patrick. But they can't win that second ball. Accrington Stanley play it back to their keeper. And it's launched long up to the halfway line. But Tranmere are in possession. Then they give it away. And Accrington Stanley are trying to build from the back down the right-hand side. Wally, he's trying to run at the defender, Wood. Puts a cross in, edge of the box. Not controlled by anyone. Still Accrington Stanley, edge of the box. Shot comes in just to the keeper's left-hand side. And it hits that stanchion behind the goal. I thought it had hit the side netting at first, but it hadn't. It was probably a yard or so to the keeper's left, and he wasn't worried, Murphy. Just for that second, though, as that shot came in, it looked like he might be in a little bit of trouble there, the keeper. Further away than it looked, and it'll be a goal kick to Tranmere. Throw in down the right-hand side for Accrington Stanley, just inside Tranmere's half. It's O'Brien. He's not got a lot of options here at the minute. If he throws it down the line to Wally, there's three defenders there. Throws it down the line to Wally. Defenders win the ball. Crazy. Wood launches it down that left-hand channel, trying to find Saunders. But he's sliced it a little bit and it's gone out for a throw into Accrington. Down the right-hand side. They've got the ball on the halfway line. I thought it was way further inside their own half. But they've got away with that one. Throw comes in down the line. Goes out to the left-hand side there. Walton tries coming in. Poor touch though, and given away. Little pass to Patrick. He clips the ball down the right-hand channel now. Trying to get Saunders in. Holds it up well. Chance for a cross there from the captain. Cleared by Rawson. Not really well though. and it's chipped back into Accrington's penalty area. A lot of head tennis going on, and eventually they try and bring it away, do Accrington Stanley. That'll be a booking, I think, as well for... There was a pullback on the Accrington Stanley player twice who was trying to break. And no, he's not given a yellow card. It's going to be a change anyway. Number 14's coming off for Tranmere. That'll be Dennis. Jennings is coming on, number 18. And Saunders is going off, and Davidson's coming on. He looks like he's got some shoulders on him, so he might cause more of a threat to Orr and Rawson for Accrington Stanley, because they've certainly got that physicality. Free kick's taken, lumped to the left-hand side there, and that's going to be... It's a free kick to Tranmere anyway. I'm not sure it was offside, handball, or foul, or what it was for. But the referee blew early. And it'll be Murphy with the ball. Edge of his 18-yard. He's not going to play it out from the back. He's going to launch it long. Down the right-hand channel for Tranmere. But it's won in the air by Orr. Too easy, really. And now... Accrington Stanley are looking to break down the left-hand side. They can't get the ball on the ground though, and it's cleared by Tranmere. Up to the target man now who came on. Was it Rawson? Not Rawson. That's Accrington, isn't it? But either way, it was the same result. Won in the air by excuse me, Accrington Stanley. Now they're trying to come down the right-hand side of the team in red. Wally, beaten in the air by Wood. Tranmere put it down that left-hand channel. Too easy though for Accrington Stanley, and this ball's just going to keep coming back now at Tranmere. They need somebody who's going to hold it up, because at the minute Orr's got loads of times, clips one down the left-hand side. Poor first touch though. And that's easily cleared by the keeper, Murphy. The lad who came on as a substitute in the first half, what was he called? Walton. He's had some decent positions, and a lot of the time his first touch lets him down. There's an Accrington Stanley player down at the minute, and it looks like number 4, Orr. Players are just taking advantage again, putting some liquid on board. 63 minutes gone, Tranmere 2, Accrington Stanley 0. Empire Maker says, Connor Jennings, a man from Wrexham. Are you a fan then or not? Of Jennings, that is. I know you don't like Wrexham. Ball's back in play. It's a free kick to Accrington Stanley. Kelly's halfway out inside his own half, down the left-hand side. Lumps it up to the edge of the box. Won by Accrington Stanley. Wally gets dispossessed though. Davison plays a little touch there, trying to find Jennings, but dispossessed again by Accrington Stanley. Or plays a little pass to his teammate, Rawson. He switches play over to the left-hand side, edge of the box, long ball. Accrington win the second ball, but can't do anything with it. And once again, it's Tranmere in possession. Wood, I thought he was going to launch it long there. He should have done, really. Although I take that back. Although 3 or 4 passes later, and it's intercepted by Accrington Stanley. It's cleared, and it'll be a throw-in down the right-hand side for Tranmere, level with their own 18-yard line. And Empire Make says, he has done brilliant for us. I went to Southport v Tranmere a few years ago and he scored a screamer. Long ball down that right-hand channel again. Tranmere player goes to ground. Nobody gets a touch on it and it goes through to the keeper, Kelly. He's waving everybody forward. Finds Walton on the left-hand side. Heads it back inside. And fortuitously it goes to a colleague. Coyle trying to get something going. Nobody showing, so he goes back to Rawson. Now we're trying to get going down the right-hand side with O'Brien. Plays it back to Wally. Wally puts a cross in there. Good cross. Bit of hold in there by both players. Referee lets them get on with it. And it's cleared by Tranmere. Now they can break down the left-hand side with Patrick. He's got acres to run into. Orr's trying to get across to him into the penalty area. Stands him up. Then kind of loses possession. Penalty. He kind of lost possession, then gained it back. And then as he gained it back, the defender, I couldn't see who it was. It's a penalty to Tranmere. He just caught his foot as he just regained the ball there, Patrick. And it was number 4, Orr, who's had a decent game. No, it wasn't. It was... Yeah, it was. He came right back into him again as he just got his foot to the ball before Orr could get his foot there. And as soon as there was that contact, Patrick went down. It's going to be number 4, Walker, to take the penalty. Empire Make says he also scored in our version of one night in Istanbul. We came from 3-0 down and drew 3-3. So it's good. Yeah, it's going to be Walker, the captain. Referee blows his whistle. Walker to the keeper's right-hand side. Great save by the keeper. That was against Watford, says Empire Maker. And that was a great save by Kelly to his right-hand side. And it's Accrington Stanley on the break now, trying to put Tranmere under pressure. Had a chance to kill the game, really, there. And they scramble it clear. It'll be a throw-in to Accrington Stanley down the left-hand side. Let's hope that penalty miss doesn't come back to haunt Tranmere. I know he's a captain, Walker, and that, but surely there's somebody who can take a better penalty. His free kicks are pretty iffy as well. Empire Maker says, come on, Walker. Unlucky Walker, we go again. He hit it well enough, but it was a nice height for the keeper. And to the keeper's right-hand side it was. Patrick down the left-hand side again. That'll be a yellow card. O'Brien got skinned there. He just had a little flick past him, did Patrick. And O'Brien had no choice but to grab him by the scruff of his neck, pull him back. Referee issues a yellow card. And if they've any sense, Tranmere will keep playing the ball into Patrick. 1, because he's a good player, but 2, because O'Brien now he's going to be struggling as he has a quick rearrange of his knackers. He's going to be struggling now against Patrick. Potential red card coming. Oh, what are Tranmere doing? They play that free kick short, give the ball straight away to Accrington Stanley. They're trying to come down the right-hand side now. Ball out to Wally. Patrick comes over. He fouls Wally. From that free kick that Tranmere had, they gave the ball straight away to Accrington Stanley, and they broke on. I don't know what they were doing. So now there's a dangerous free kick for Accrington Stanley down the right-hand side, midway between the sideline and the 18-yard line. About 18 yards out, it'll be an out-swinger. It'll be Martin to put it in. And here we go, too easy. Too easy. easy for Accrington Stanley. They give the ball away at the other end. Patrick breaks down this left-hand side and he just side foots it past the keeper. So now it is 3-0 to Tranmere. All too easy that for Tranmere. I know that they're looking for the equalising goal. They're looking for the equalising goal, our Accrington Stanley, but they went from being on the edge of the box, looking threatening, and they just left. It was Patrick who lost the tackle, actually, a 50-50, and then the deflection meant they could put a pass to him because he was driving forward. Edge of the area, slightly to the left, just side-footed it past Kelly in the goal. It was O'Brien, couldn't get that last-ditch tackle in. And that'll be 3-0 to Tranmere. Going to be a long way back now for Accrington Stanley. Empire Maker says, get in, we are going to Wembley. Give us Man City, give us Man United, maybe Liverpool or Arsenal. Is that in the final or in the next round? Because I don't think we're in the next round, are we all the Prem teams yet? So you must mean in the final. That's what I like to see. You know what they say though, it's the hope that kills you, Empire Maker. It's Rawson on the halfway line, down the right hand side, plays it to O'Brien, lovely little first time pass to Wally down the right, tries to pull it back, it's intercepted and goes out for a corner, taken quickly. O'Brien puts the cross in, back post, won by Orr, cleared by Tranmere. Accrington Stanley still in possession though. Wally puts another cross in. That one's blocked, goes all the way back to number 12, Quirk. And Accrington Stanley will come again down the right hand side. Wally out to O'Brien, gets to the byline, Patrick in attendance, puts a sliding block in, does Patrick, and it'll go out for a throw in. Empire Maker says, Paris, what happened to 2-1 Accrington? Empire Maker says, all the Prem teams are in the next round. I thought the ones who were playing in Europe didn't have to play in it. Wood's got the ball, puts the throw-in down the line, won by Accrington Stanley. Second ball's won though by Tranmere. Back to the keeper, plays a nice little pass out to his captain, Walker, who spreads it to the right. That's a foul though by Tranmere, and it'll be Accrington Stanley. The keeper's going to come all the way almost to the halfway line, down the left-hand side. Launches it wide to the left to O'Brien. First touch is good. Tries taking Wood on down the outside. Wood slides in there though. That'll be a throw-in to Accrington Stanley. About 14 yards out. It's been a good tussle between O'Brien and Wood. And Wally. That's going to be a penalty, is it? No, it's not. Wally went down there. I thought he'd been pushed in the back. Looked very dramatic. Appealed for a penalty and the referee says, nothing doing there, son, get up. And we play on. Ball's just inside Tranmere's half. And it's Accrington Stanley finally get possession. And it's with the centre half Rawson. Plays it out wide right on the halfway line. O'Brien down the right. Little pass to Wally. He plays the first time pass inside. Not accurate enough though. And it's cut out by Tranmere. And they're back in possession. It's back with the keeper Murphy. Empire Maker says, yellow card for simulation. I wouldn't go that far, mate. Little 1-2 there, trying to get Wood down the left-hand channel, and now it's O'Brien who's going to have to do some defending. Good cross there from Wood, right across the 6-yard area, and it's turned behind by number 23, the substitute in the first half, Walton. He had time there, but he's saying to the keeper, well, give me a shout then, and it'll be a corner to Tranmere. Down the right-hand side. And it's going to be number 8, Hendry. It'll be an in-swinger. He's a left footer. Tranmere 3, Accrington Stanley 0. Cleared by Accrington. Tranmere get that second ball though again. Tranmere driving in, edge of the area. Shot comes in. Rowson gets his head to this one again, but it goes over the crossbar this time, and it'll be another corner to Tranmere. Just for a second there, he will have had his heart in his mouth. So Patrick's coming off now for Tranmere. He's certainly going to be an asset to Tranmere if he's a new signing, Empire Maker, that's for sure. Empire Maker says, I mean card, not cars. Sorry, well, we'll let you off there. Spell checker! Can you do a watch along for the draw, please? I'll see where we're up to with it, mate. Cross comes in, one in the air by Rawson. It goes out though for another corner to Tranmere. This time it'll be down the left-hand side for Tranmere. Fans are getting behind Tranmere behind that goal. It's going to be Hendry again. This time it'll be an outswinger. Puts it deep into the penalty area. Won by Rawson. Second ball's won by Tranmere. Can't do anything with it though. Dispossessed. It's Accrington Stanley now. They're trying to break. Bit desperate though now, Accrington, and they give the ball away. And it's back on the halfway line with Tranmere Rovers. Bradshaw plays it out to Wood. No, he doesn't. He plays it out to Hendry. Now it's Wood. Still Hendry down this left-hand channel. They've got a chance to put a cross in, but they've turned it down twice. I don't blame them because Orr is pretty formidable in the air, as is Rawson. But they've drawn Rawson out. But now they're playing it across to the opposite side. Just playing it around nicely now, Tranmere. Back to the halfway line. Little chip over the top there, down the left-hand side. Wood will keep it in. It's come all the way back to Hendry. He puts it back down the left-hand side for Wood. Plays a little, he could have put a cross in there. He puts a little cross into the penalty area. Trying to find a colleague, but not enough on it. And Accrington Stanley can bring it away down the left-hand side. Dispossessed though, and launch back down the right-hand channel by Accrington Stanley. Or managed to get hold of it at the second attempt. He was almost dispossessed there, but luckily for him, he stretched that long leg out and kept hold of the ball. And it's Accrington Stanley back in possession on the halfway line down the left-hand side. Little pass there, it'll be Walton. He's got a chance to cross it, which he doesn't do. He plays a little pass there to Quirk, driving into the penalty area down the left-hand side. Still not putting the cross in, Accrington Stanley. Still not putting the cross in. There's players waiting there, but they're trying to pull Tranmere onto him and make a gap, but it's not happening. Now they put a ball in down the left-hand side. Walton takes it well on his chest, holds the defender off, cuts inside. Ball, edge of the area, number 6, shot. Wide and handsome. He was under pressure. Was it Coyle? Yeah, it was Coyle. He was under pressure and he got good contact on it, but he cut across it. And yeah, didn't trouble the goalkeeper. That's his last action of the match, actually, for Coyle. He's going to be substituted now. He had a decent enough game. Ben Woods, who's coming on. Young lad for Accrington Stanley. Let's see what he can do with 10 minutes to go. Murphy launches the goal kick long. Tranmere win the second ball. Coming down this left-hand side now. Wood plays a ball into the box there to the Tranmere player. Tried doing a quick turn but fell on his arse. A little bit embarrassing for him. And it's cleared by Accrington Stanley. But it just goes straight through to the keeper. Too much on that. And Murphy plays it out wide to the left-hand side to Bradshaw. Bradshaw chips it into that channel, but it's intercepted. Back on the halfway line. Wally for Accrington Stanley trying to come down the right. He's got three players. He's got three. I thought the referee wasn't. There was a free kick against him there. He had three Tranmere players around him. And there was a trip on him. And the referee seemed to take an age before he blew the whistle. But he gets it right in the end. And it's a free kick midway inside Tranmere's half, down the right-hand side, about 5 yards in from the touchline. It'll be an in-swinging free kick. Tranmere holding that line just outside their 18-yard area. Awful free kick comes in. Ball across the floor. All across the floor, and eventually it was Rawson who almost got a touch on it, but it was put behind, and it'll be a corner to Tranmere. Dangerous that. It was an awful. It's going to be either way. It's going to be a corner to Accrington Stanley down the right hand side. In swinger. Cleared at the front post. Bloody Jack Russell's. Probably an ant crawling up the driveway. Cleared by Tranmere anyway, that corner. She's just gone out of the room, Empire Maker. She's enjoyed it, mate, to be honest. It's not been a bad game, has it? I think she enjoys doing the live chat as well. You know, chatting with you guys. Pass comes in about 25 yards out. There's a foul there. And it'll be a free kick to Accrington Stanley. Pretty central. I think if Accrington's going to do anything in this game, it's going to have to be sort of now or never, and hope for a little bit of a capitulation by Tranmere. Bit harsh that as a free kick actually, but either way, the referee's blown his whistle. Accrington Stanley are making another substitution here. So the wall is going to be stood just inside their own penalty area for Tranmere. It's going to be Knowles to come on. He looks a bit of a unit as well. So we got 5 men in the wall. Shot comes in from Woods. Hits the wall though. And then an unlucky deflection there means it's a goal kick to Tranmere. 84.5 minutes gone. Tranmere 3. Accrington Stanley 0. Tranmere are going to bring on another substitution now. Oh, they're going to bring 2 substitutes on. Norris is coming on. Hendry's going off. And also number 24. Williams is going off. And Leo O'Connor is coming on. Number 22. First things he does on the pitch is have a good old spit. Someone will be sliding through that in about 5 minutes. Ball's back in play. Ooh, I think bit of a high boot there from Accrington Stanley player Merry, 16, substitute. He was the one who caught it on the head, but he just gets up, no drama. If that had been the Premier League, you'd have had 22 players all trying to push each other there and get somebody sent off. But no drama. The ball's back in play. It's down the left-hand side in Tranmere's half. Goes down that left-hand channel. There's no Patrick there this time, but they've still got a player there. Substitute who came on. Or comes across. Bit of a tussle for the ball there. And it's going to be a throw-in to Accrington Stanley down that right-hand side. O'Brien goes down the line. Won in the air by Tranmere, but Accrington Stanley win the second ball. And it's tried launching it long down the left-hand side, trying to get Walton in, but it's misdirected and it just rolls straight through to Murphy. Oh, bloody hell. That was a fair tackle going in down the right-hand side there. But the referee says play on, and that'll be, oh my word. The ball comes across into the 6-yard area, and I'm not sure who the player was for Tranmere, but all he had to do was side put it in the net, and he's not got enough on it, and it's gone past the keeper's right hand post. It was number 10. Oh, Davidson, he'll be having nightmares about that tonight. Well, he won't, because they're going to win the game, but the ball came in from the right hand side across the 6-yard box, and he literally he wasn't under pressure. He just needed to put more on it, and it was going in, and it kind of slid off the inside of his foot and slid past the keeper's right hand post. There's no way Murphy was saving that if he got a bigger contact on it. So they're very lucky, Accrington Stanley, that it's not 4-0. Chance for them though now. Shot comes in from the right hand side, edge of the penalty area. Pulled though by 23 Walton. Didn't get any power on it at all. An easy save for Murphy. 88 minutes gone, still Tranmere 3, Accrington Stanley 0. Both sides have had a good chance in the last couple of minutes. By far the better chance was Tranmere's. You could have had a Sunday League centre forward or player. They would have probably put that in. But Davidson, I don't know what he was doing. He didn't get enough on it. But it happens. Either way, Tranmere in possession down the left-hand side now. Just outside the penalty area. Coming central. Still in possession. Davidson trying to make amends. Edge of the box. Takes the 1-2. Is that a penalty? He's gone down. Referee says no penalty there. Looked like he might have been clipped, but he's still down. But we go on. No VAR here. It looked a little bit iffy, but the referee was in a good position. He just waved it away, says no penalty there, you play on. Tranmere down the right hand side, take the throw in. Little ball into the edge of the area. Trying to get a crossing opportunity. Dispossessed though, and cleared by Accrington Stanley. Trying to get the young lad who came on as a substitute. I forgot his name down the left hand side. But fullback Norman sorts that out and plays it back to the keeper. Empire Make says, Jack, this is serious. It is Tranmere v Accrington. What am I missing in the chat here? Uh, have you ever watched Tranmere in person? Thanks for mentioning my name in the description. You're more than welcome, mate. That's why we're watching it. We wouldn't have been doing Tranmere if you hadn't requested it, so thank you very much, mate. It's been an entertaining game. 3 minutes of added on time. Can you do the draw? Yeah, I can. That's... has the ball gone over the stadium this match? No, it's not. Not that I've seen, mate. Jack, Jimmy, this is serious. Tranmere Accrington. So sorry, I've not been in recent streams. I've had guests over. Not a problem, mate. Not a problem. You're always welcome, you know that. It was not as bad as when we were doing football in PE. I missed half a yard. I missed it entirely. Missed the ball entirely. These things happen, mate. These things happen. 91 minutes and 20 seconds gone. 3 minutes of added on time. Tranmere 3, Accrington Stanley 0. Accrington missed a penalty as well. Kelly launches that one long. It's one in the air by Tranmere. Now they're trying to come down the right-hand channel. That's just going to roll out a play though for a throw into Accrington Stanley. Not been a bad match at all though. And after, let's be honest, after a 0-0 on the weekend, Tranmere fans will have been hoping to see some goals, which they've seen tonight. Accrington Stanley in down the left-hand side, inside the penalty area. Shot comes in, it's fluffed by Murphy. And it just goes behind for a corner. It was one of them low shots where he's sort of on his knees and managed, he got his body behind it. But as it bounced away from him slightly, it just went behind before he could regather it. And it'll be a corner to Accrington Stanley down the left. And the game's kind of petering out a little bit here. Through a corner, cleared at the front of the 6-yard area. Headed out. Shot comes in. High, wide and handsome. And that'll be a goal kick to Tranmere, and the referee will be blowing his whistle, no doubt, as soon as this ball goes in the air. It could easily have been 5-0. It could easily have been 4-3 as well, mate. There's been some chances for Accrington Stanley. What live stream would you have done if I never found you? And the referee does blow his whistle there. So that'll be Tranmere 3, Accrington Stanley 0. You'll be through to the next round, mate. Which one would we have done? Not too sure. There was a few decent matches on tonight. I might have done a European qualifier. I think Rangers were in a qualifier tonight. I'm not too sure. But no, once we saw this one, mate, I knew you were a Tranmere supporter, so you've always supported the stream since we've started, so it's nice to do a Tranmere match, and I'm glad we did now. It was a pretty decent game, that, in fairness. Let's have a butcher's at the... Let's see if we can have a look at... I've just got to change this. Lovely performance from the Super White Army, says Empire Maker. Right, let's have a quick look at what the... Just having a look at some of these scores here. Anyone who doesn't want to know any scores, then flick off the stream now, because I'm just going to run through quickly and see what the scores are. So I'll be doing it in 3, 2, 1. Northern section. We've got Preston playing Sunderland. It's 2-0 to Preston. Tranmere have played Accrington, as we've just seen. That's 3-0 to Tranmere. Wigan and Barnsley. That is Wigan 1, Barnsley 1. Still playing there. Burton Albion and Blackpool. That's finished. Blackpool won 4-0 away at Burton Albion. Good result for them. Derby and Chesterfield. Derby 2, Chesterfield 1. That game's finished. Rotherham and Crewe. Rotherham 2, Crewe 1. That's a full time. Huddersfield and Morecambe. Full time. Huddersfield 3, Morecambe 0. Barrow and Port Vale. That's still being played. It's currently Barrow 3, Port Vale 2. We're in the first minute of added on time there. Bolton and Mansfield. That's finished. It was Bolton 1, Mansfield 1. Fleetwood and West Brom. That's in the third minute of added on time. It's currently Fleetwood 2, West Brom 1. Shrewsbury playing Notts County. That one's finished 3-3. Salford and Doncaster. Salford 0, Doncaster 2. Tough start to the season for Salford, isn't it? Lincoln 1, Harrogate 2. That's a full time. Empire Maker says Crewe is an easy away day, 5-minute walk from the train station. Grimsby and Bradford, that's still playing. 1-1 currently. They're into added on time. Bristol City and Coventry. That's finished. Bristol City 0, Coventry 1. Are you ready for this one, Empire Maker? Sheffield United 3, Wrexham 1. That's still playing that one. 77 minutes gone. In the southern section, Cambridge United and QPR, that's finished. It's Cambridge 1, QPR 2. Walsall 1, Exeter 1, full time. Crawley 4, Swindon 2, that's full time. Portsmouth 0, Millwall 1, that's finished. Full time in Norwich and Stevenage, the home team winning 4-3. That was a good game. Bromley Wimbledon was Bromley 1, Wimbledon 2, that's finished. Bristol City 0, Coventry 1, that's full time. Where were we up to? Bristol City, weren't we? Northampton 0, Wickham 2, that's full time. Cardiff 2, Bristol Rovers 0, that one's finished. Full time at Oxford playing Peterborough, 2-0 to Oxford. Charlton 0, Birmingham 1, that's full time. Watford 5, MK Dons 0, that's finished. Swansea 3, Gillingham 1, finished. And Colchester Reading, they're still playing. 4 minutes of added on time they're into. Now they're into 8 minutes of added on time. That changed quickly. And it's Colchester 2, Reading 2. I'm just going to try and see if I can find the draw, but it's going to be. It could be a while yet. I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to get cracking, mate. And it's a pity they've not got teletext anymore. Which you could have watched it on there. But yeah, thanks for watching tonight. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. Ping that notifications bell. and give us a thumbs up. Empire Maker says, yep, screw Wrexham. I can't use the naughty word. You can, mate. It's gone past the watershed now. We'll forgive you. Fastest 4 minutes of all time. Certainly was. There's another answer to that one as well. But we'll keep it clean, even though it's past the watershed. Right, I'm going to shoot. Thanks for joining us. Empire Maker, been a pleasure as always. And hopefully we'll do plenty more Tranmere streams for you as this season goes on. I am Jimmy James. You've been watching Catch It Live first. We'll be back soon. Have a great evening. And we'll see you hopefully tomorrow night. Cheers all.